Hello everyone, welcome back to AutoTrendTV. I am your Viprajesh again from Tafe Access Limited Tata Car Showroom today, and I am here with the brand new Tata Altroz 1.5 litre diesel engine equipped top spec XZ optional variant. I am going to take a detailed test drive of this car to see how does it perform at high speeds and even in city conditions of Coimbatore. So let's go on for a detailed test drive. Yes folks, right now I'm inside the new Tata Altroz XZ optional top spec diesel variant, and first let's just start the engine to judge the NVH. As you can see, this is clearly evident that it is a diesel engine. You clearly get a bit of a diesel rumble despite being a 4-cylinder engine, which is of course common across all the 4-cylinder turbo diesels except for say Hyundai, because Hyundai provide the most refined diesel engines in the market. But still, this is equivalent to the NVH on the Ford Figo as well, so no surprise in that. Let's just start driving right now. Well, the first thing you notice while starting to drive is that the clutch is absolutely light. So the benefit of the light clutch is that you can literally punch it anywhere you like, and the punch of the engine also is really very good. This, as you already know, is a detuned version of the Nexon's turbo diesel engine. So it produces 90 PS of maximum power and a torque figure of 200 Newton meters through a 5-speed manual transmission. And talking about the manual transmission, it is also reasonably slick. However, it is not as slick as on the Polo, but still it is very responsive, and the engine is absolutely a gem. Now let me just turn on the aircon, and even with the aircon in full blast, the engine has really good response. I mean, there is barely any lag, and the turbo kicks in right from 1250 RPM itself. So it is properly enjoyable. Be it in any gear, you get really good response. Now I'm starting it into 5th, and I'm around 60 km/h, and even if I put my foot down, there is a little bit of surge. Of course, there is just that wee bit of lag before you start actually pulling. Now, as you can see, I am doing around 40 km/h, and I'm in 4th. If I put my foot down, yeah, it kicks in. It kicks in really strong, and the control also is extremely good. The steering is beautifully communicative, and every gear pulls really very strong. I am doing 80 within no time, and I am just still in 4th gear. So the response of this engine and the gearbox tuning is absolutely spot on. There is just that bit of lag under 1500 RPM or 1300 RPM. That's it. And if you cross that lag part, it is beautifully enjoyable, and the ride quality is also really very good. I'm driving on a rutted stretch section now, so that is all. It's really very enjoyable. Now let's just try driving on some, say, moderate traffic city roads. You can see folks, I am currently driving on the Ukadam bypass in Coimbatore, and driving the Tata Altroz diesel is actually very easy. I mean, be it in any gear, you get the needed response from the engine. As you can see, I put my foot down at 30 km/h in 3rd gear, and there is immediately a good amount of power available. However, my only grouse is that there is a bit of diesel clatter on every speed at any point of time. Despite the engine being really good in terms of response, as you can see, it just pulls hard and strong once you reach the mid-range, and the gearbox too is very slick. Within no time I'm doing 80, and within no time I can just push it on 100. It is a really very enjoyable car, this diesel Altroz, completely in contrast with the petrol one, because the petrol one had a bit of power deficit. Yes, you can get the mid-range. It just kicks you in the face. I mean, it's not that sharp, but still it's not too soft. This is how all the diesel engines need to be tuned. It is almost as good as the Ford Figo's 1.5 liter diesel engine. Of course, that produces 100 PS, but this one is just around 90. But still, this is very, very good. Almost as good as that. So, in terms of driving experience, now let me just take you through all the things over here. Of course, everything falls into hand easily. The touchscreen system is right in your eye-line view of sight. All the controls are on the steering wheel, and of course on this top spec variant and even on the XT variant you get cruise control, and the gear indication is also available on the digital instrument cluster on this top spec variant. Of course you can also change the themes of the touchscreen system and the instrument cluster to change certain colors as well, and the climate control is exceptionally cooling, very, very good. That is also nice. The ergonomics are really good as well. And well, another grouse is that you do not get a telescopic adjustable steering wheel, but still the tilt adjust is reasonably good, because the driver's seat can be easily adjusted to any for any person of any size. However, the third grouse is that the thigh support is definitely not enough. It is slightly lacking even when you compare with the Tata Tiagos, because the seats on the Altroz are slightly flat. I don't know why. They look good, but they are definitely slightly lacking behind the Tata Tiagos. So that was all about the drive on the free road. Let me just get to a moderate traffic stretch. As you can see, I'm dropping below 20, and I'm still having the Altroz diesel in the second gear, and I'm barely pressing the accelerator, and there is enough pull so that speed breakers can be easily cleared in second gear itself. The response is very, very good. Very good. Solid. It is properly solid. Of course, this car may not have the 110 PS of the Nexon, but still it is very, very powerful. And you also have an economy mode. Surprisingly, if you
economy drive mode activated.
If you put it into economy mode, of course, the response gets dulled. Seriously dulled. This mode is best used while cruising on highways. As you can see, I'm in third, and I'm doing just around 40 km/h. But still, even if I put my foot down, it just takes a bit of time to get to whatever speed I'm doing. If I just release it,
city drive mode activated.
I haven't pressed the accelerator. I haven't changed the pressure on the accelerator, but still there is the significant difference between the city mode and the economy mode. So it is really, really very good in terms of driving, depending on your driving style. And the gear, of course, I have to say it again, it is very, very slicker when you compare with say even the Tiagos. As you can see, I'm just playing with the gear and the steering wheel. The steering wheel is really beautiful to hold. The horn falls into hand perfectly. Everything falls into hand perfectly. And visibility, talking about visibility, of course, the rear seats have certain large headrests, so visibility can be a bit impaired, but still it is okay. The ORVMs are reasonably well sized. The windshield itself is quite large, and the window line is slightly lower than your shoulder, so everything is perfect. Everything is really nicely thought of. So I would like to show you another feature which is available on the Tata Altroz, especially the XT and the XZ top spec variants. On the touchscreen system, you also have this button or the icon, which on activation you can easily activate the reverse parking camera while even moving forward. However, as you can see, the quality is not so great. It is just about average. It is okay. Yeah, it could have been better, but still this is quite very helpful if you are driving in tight traffic situations and if you are parking on really tight spaces. So this is a good thing. I'm just cancelling that. And of course you can use voice commands quite easily to control the aircon and the media, FM, whatever you want. Everything can be easily controlled. Let me just try doing that. Set fan speed 3.
Setting fan speed to 3.
Okay, so that was fan speed, and it is actually quite wound chilling. Now let me just set the temperature properly. Set temperature 23.
Setting temperature to 23.
So 23 degrees Celsius. That is what it is. Actually very easy to use voice commands while driving, and even if you have connected to Android Auto, that is also extremely easy to use. And this car also gets Apple CarPlay, so no issue in connectivity and no issue in convenience as well. The rear seats also get a separate armrest along with AC vents, so comfort is absolutely great. The ride quality, the chassis, the handling, the overall stability, everything is beautiful in this car. Well, you can judge the amount of bounciness on this car, and to be frank, there is nothing to be bounced about. It is absolutely planted. The stability, the long travel, suspension, everything is really very good. And let's just get to the showroom to conclude this review. Before I conclude this review, I would like to show you the actual 1.5 liter engine under the bonnet of the Tata Altroz diesel, and this here is the 1.5 liter Rebotorque 4-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine, which produces 90 PS on the Tata Altroz along with a torque figure of 200 Newton meters through a 5-speed manual transmission. This is a beautifully tuned engine with great response and really good amount of torque. Actually, the mid-range surge is so good. Well, it is almost equal to the Ford Figo as well. In terms of efficiency as well, you can easily get around 16 km per liter in the city, whereas you can easily get around 22 to 23 km per liter on the highways if you are relaxed with the throttle. So that was all about the engine. Of course, you also get ABS with EBD along with corner stability control as standard on all variants of the Tata Altroz, and the bonnet also receives some decent amount of insulation materials along with some more insulation materials on the firewall. So that was all. Now let's conclude this review. So that was a detailed test drive review of the brand new Tata Altroz XZ optional diesel variant. I think that this is an exceptionally great premium hatchback with great cruising abilities and great features as well. So the pricing is on the screen for you right now to check out the diesel range of the Tata Altroz. Do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about this diesel range of the Tata Altroz, especially the fact that it has now received a 40,000 price cut. So meanwhile, this is Rangaraj signing off. See you on another video. Thanks for watching.